Hello and welcome to the Middle School Bookmarker Super Quick Book Preview Show. This episode, we're checking out Whatshisface by Korman. Let's give it a preview and see if you want to read it. Chapter 1, Meet Whatshisface. Cooper Vega is invisible. Okay, not really, but when you're the new kid and people look right through you, it sure feels that way. Cooper is pretty much the world champion at being the new kid, since Stratford Middle School is his fifth school in the past 3 years. He keeps his distance from the visible people on the soccer field to avoid being trampled by mistake. That's another thing about being invisible. It's your job to get out of the way. At Stratford Middle School, the opposite of invisible is Brock Bumgartner. Right now, Big Brock is poised in front of the goal, deflecting every ball that comes his way. He dives, he leaps, he flies. His hands are everywhere. He's just a blur. Nothing gets past him, especially not the compliments. Great save, Brock! You're the man! Best goalie in the state! Brock soaks up the praise for a while. He gets bored fast, though. Come on, you guys. Let's play a game. The bell rings in 15 minutes. They choose sides, but Brock's team ends up a man short. Many pairs of eyes scan the schoolyard, searching for an extra player. Brock loses his patience with this, too. Find somebody, he orders. What about Whatshisface over there, suggests Aiden Snowcroft. Cooper freezes. Aiden's long finger is pointing directly at him. This always comes up sooner or later, the moment you become visible, usually because they need something from you. Brock turns around. Whatshisface? He looks right through Cooper. The new kid, Aiden persists, the guy with the hair. Cooper flinches, and his mop of shaggy brown hair, almost shoulder length, resettles itself. My name is Cooper Vega, he supplies. All right, you're on defense, Brock tells him. Don't mess up. That'll wrap up our passage preview. Let's take a look at a review. On Amazon, it has a 4.5 out of 5 stars based on 400 plus reviews. And here comes the back of the book blurb. But first, if you're enjoying this book preview, and if it's helping you figure out if you want to read this book or not, would you mind hitting like and subscribe? It will help me get the right books in different kids' hands. Cooper Vega's family moves so often that he's practically invisible at any school he attends. Now they've relocated to the town of Stratford, where nobody even makes an effort to learn Cooper's name. To them, he's just Whatshisface. Cooper's parents feel bad about moving him around so much, so they get him a fancy new phone. Almost immediately, it starts to malfunction. First, there's a buzzing. Then there's a weird glare on the screen. Then that glare starts to take on the form of a person. It's not just any person trapped inside of Cooper's phone. It's a boy named Roderick, who says he lived in the time of William Shakespeare and had a very tangled history with the famous playwright. Cooper thinks his phone has gone haywire, but there's nothing he can do to get rid of Roderick. Then, even stranger, Roderick starts helping him, even though his 17th century advice isn't always the best for a 21st century middle school. Whatshisface by Korman is humorous. It's kind of a ghost story, but it seems to be mostly about fitting in. The page length is 240 and the audiobook is 5 hours and 49 minutes. All right, let's wrap this baby up. Moment of truth, is this book for you? If not, we have a ton of other book previews on the Middle School Bookmarkers YouTube channel. If you want to read something scarier, you could check out The Haunted Mask by R.L. Stine. If you want to read a story about a middle school girl struggling with ADHD and trying to focus, you could check out Focused by Allison Gerber. Thank you so much for checking out this book with me. Be sure to hit like and subscribe, and I hope you find something that you want to read.